Finally, the Wadi leader says,
well, I hear you give great ear. I mean, he's a listener. He's a good listener, Dana. That's what I meant. I think I can put that in. Damn, there's some wax in here. We better...
You've just stepped into Damn It Jim, the podcast. And now, from the broadcast studios high atop Damn It Jim, the university, here are your hosts, Dana Smith and Dan Kelzaretta.
Hey, Dan.
Dana, how you doing?
Pretty good. I barely recognized you. It's been so long since I've seen you.
So Dana, look, we missed the last 3 weeks, right? You really just need to stop going on vacation. It's really getting old, Dana.
Yeah, well, sorry. You know, the 6 days I was gone is nothing compared to the 34 you were gone. But,
well, I do need to explain something. So the first week we were gone, that was like an issue, a family issue I had to deal with. My wife's parents were moving. We had to go up to their house to try to help with getting stuff organized for sale, etc. I just didn't get an encore episode loaded. But the last 2 weeks, I was actually out on vacation, not family issue vacation. So do I get a certain amount of leave every year? I mean, how does this work with the corporation that we have?
I don't know. You seem to extend leave to a new point. Nobody else gets the amount of leave you get.
I know, it's crazy. I really need to stop.
The professors at Damn It Jim, the university are kind of up in arms about vacation time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the professors who do that other podcast that we're not even going to mention the name of it. One, I can't remember. And two, if I did remember, I probably would mention the name of it because it is so boring, Dana. If people think that our podcast is bad, which I can't believe anyone would, they should go listen to those other guys. Holy crap, Dana.
Yeah, go listen to those other guys, and we will sound all that much better. So
that's really true. That is really true. What is going on with you? Anything new?
It's summertime, so try and get some sun, get into the pool. Our neighborhood has 2 pools that we can use.
Really? 2? Is there a reason there are 2, Dana? Is like one is, well, only certain people are allowed to use that pool, and then the rest is like for the common folk, No,
there's like a big pool that a lot of people can go to, and then there's like a smaller pool. It's more kids go to that. It's a little bit more relaxed and stuff. Where the big pool is, they've got a diving board. They've got it's just more fun for everybody.
Which pool would you say probably has the most amount of pee in it? That's the pool I would not want to go to.
The big pool, probably, yeah.
The big pool, okay.
I'm free with peeing in both of them. I don't
I mean, there's enough chlorine and stuff in there, right? It's not going to...
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like, I don't know, the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C., You know what I'm saying?
Just reflecting a sour country right at the moment. Yeah. So,
but we're a shining light, Dana. We're out here and we're just having fun and trying to make people's lives just a little bit better.
Yeah.
So if you really want that to happen, you might want to turn this off now. All right. Hey, maybe we should move on.
Yeah, Dan. Let's get to listener comments.
All right. You want to get us started?
Let's see. Joey Corson responded. Last episode that we did, by the way, in case anybody forgot, because I did.
So did I.
Was Threshold from Voyager.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Joey Corson said, this was my first and possibly last Voyager episode. Says, I can't tell if it was overacting or underacting. He said, the rants you guys gave made this review worth it. He says, I really hope the future of mankind isn't to devolve into large, horny salamanders who abandon their offspring.
Well, horny, yes. Salamanders, no.
Yeah. Some things will never change. Scott Sutherland said, oh man, I just watched this. Talk about timing. Pour on both of us for sitting through that episode.
Yeah.
And then our good friend Roxy Ray had to say, what were the writers on when they wrote this and why didn't they share? She says, I watched the first season of Voyager. However, I bailed after that. While I liked the characters, I found the writing to be abysmal. And then Craig S. Combs said saw it first run and had no clue what I just watched.
Yep.
So that's what we got from Facebook, Dan. Did you get any emails or, dare I ask, phone calls?
We did get some emails, Dana. Pam McClung sent a picture titled Lamb Chop in Space that has that little annoying freaking lamb sock puppet in a space helmet, Dana. And I tell you, send that fucking thing to space and send the puppeteer as well. Send them both, with no oxygen. That would be great. And then via YouTube, C. Slimbarsky wrote, it's a little known fact that Neelix from DS9 and the somewhat famous comic strip character Zippy the Pinhead have never been seen together. Draw your own conclusions. I forgot about Zippy the Pinhead. I had to look it up to see who that was. I totally had forgotten that.
Oh, man, when I lived in Chicago, that was almost required reading. And so, yeah.
That was high literature in the city of Chicago, probably.
Yeah.
And then Ed Darlow wrote, I can't believe I'm saying this, but please hurry back, Strange New Worlds. Totally agree. Annoying Critic also chimed in on YouTube. They said, this is a wonderful episode because Kate Mulgrew and Tim Russ allow me to hate this episode because they publicly hate it too. So why can't I hate Starfleet Academy?
Wow.
Well, Annoying Critic, you can hate on it all you want. What I'm really interested to see is if they actually air season 2 of Starfleet Academy.
Yeah, I've read mixed things online that Paramount's kind of like committed to putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's all done. And then I've also read that they don't want to put it out there because it's kind of an embarrassment.
I think that network's an embarrassment right now, Dana.
Yeah.
And then Robert from Nevada sent in what I think is a great idea, Dana. With season 4 of Strange New World premiering on July 23rd, Robert suggested that we review the trailer. I think we should do this, Dana, either next week or the week after. I think we should give our thoughts, hopes, and maybe even our fears for season 4.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and it would be easy, hopefully, and very short. No editing, very little editing, Dana. And then finally, as I mentioned earlier, I had that family issue I had to deal with and didn't get an episode uploaded. Anyway, a listener sent a message to the Damn It Jim text hotline with a screenshot showing a description of the show that we had posted online somewhere that said, we have episodes every Friday. They underlined every Friday in red in a very aggressive manner, I might add, Dana. And then they wrote, well, I guess it's Friday somewhere. Signed, a dissatisfied customer. Anyway, that's all I have for this week, Dana.
Well, as always, thanks to everybody who writes in. We always appreciate hearing from our listeners and people we like to call as our friends. If you do want to send a voicemail, the Damn It Jim hotline is available 24/7. Dan, what is that phone number?
That number is 509-676-6298.
We're back to Deep Space Nine with this episode. It's season 1, episode 10, Move Along Home.
Okay, I'm moving right now.
Okay, so we start off with Sisko in dress uniform. He says it's the first time he's worn the dress uniform in 3 years. His son Jake comes in and mentions something about Bajoran girls. And so Sisko decides that he needs to have a conversation with him about the birds and the bees, kind of, and how to treat women. And Jake says he's already learned all about all this stuff. And he's like, where'd you learn it from? He said, one of the Ferengis.
Was it Nog, Dana?
Yeah, I think that's who it was, yeah.
Eggnog? We should call him from now on. Eggnog.
And so Sisko's even more concerned because the Ferengis aren't, probably the best to learn about the birds and the bees from.
Or anything for that matter.
Yeah.
I was really hoping, Dana, at this point, we were not going to see a kid episode. I just was like, oh, crap. Is this going to be a kid episode?
I didn't know what to expect, but I knew the Ferengi were going to be in it. So I was already, in a downward spiral. And,
I noticed that in season 1, obviously Sisko has hair and no goatee. And the show, it took a while for it to kind of get its legs underneath it. Once he shaves his head and gets that goatee, the show becomes really, really good. So if you haven't watched Deep Space Nine, I can't remember if that happens in season 2 or whenever. Just look on the previews and skip any episode where he's got hair and is clean shaven.
Yeah, it did seem like it got better after he shaved his head.
Totally.
Same thing was true with me. Once I shaved my head, I got better,
Well, no, it's debatable. Maybe I need to grow a goatee. I mean, and my head isn't. Sometimes I shave it completely bald. I usually buzz it, but maybe I need to get a goatee. I got a little like soul patch kind of thing down there. That's it. Maybe I need an entire goatee. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Here's what we do, Dana. Let's both grow mutton chops. That's what we need.
I did that in college.
Were you bald in college though?
No.
Okay, bald guys with mutton chops. People would look, Dana.
Yeah. That's not the kind of look you want to get, but yeah. So later, the crew, the main officers, wait to welcome the Wadi.
The who?
The Wadi.
The Wadi.
They're a species from the Gamma Quadrant. And the Wadi arrive, and they seem to care less about introductions. They want to play games.
Dana, they need to wash their foreheads. They've all got like weird marks on their foreheads, don't they?
Yeah, it looks like tattoos. Kind of like some are like completely across the forehead. Some are kind of like 3/4 across the forehead.
Yeah. I'm not. We've talked about this before, Dana. I'm not ever going to get a tattoo.
Not even on your forehead?
No. I've seen pictures of guys who are like losing their hair and they get a tattoo of a little person mowing. Like it looks like they're cutting right at the hairline. Well, what happens after you lose all your hair?
You got to change it. Make a guy polishing. When we were doing the new building at work, that one of the guys that was there, I think he was for the HVAC system or something, he had tattoos all the way up the backside of his head and basically like everywhere his hair had been. And I didn't ask him, but somebody asked him if that hurt. And he said it was a long, slow process. And he didn't say whether it hurt or not, but I can only imagine.
You're on something when you're getting that done. There's no way. Come on.
They asked about Quark's bar.
I mean, Dana, it would, hold on. It would be like getting a colonoscopy with no anesthesia.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Although I have a friend who does not get anesthesia for colonoscopies. He says once you get around that first bend, it's not really a problem. What?
Yeah, no.
No.
Now the first couple, you want to get into this, first couple times I did a colonoscopy, they set up a TV, a little monitor.
So you can watch Star Trek?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Start reviewing. You're taking notes.
But they said, you can watch the colonoscopy on the monitor. And I said, aren't you going to give me something to knock me out? Oh, yeah, but it's real light and you might be awake. I'm like, I don't want might. I do want to be awake, period. I don't want to watch this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor student or anything.
Right.
I want to be asleep. I want to wake up feeling rested and not know what you guys did to me.
Well, did I tell you about the first colonoscopy I ever had? Did I tell you that story? Have we told this on the air? I can't remember.
I know you told me. I don't know if you told this on the air.
Well, I probably should just go ahead and tell it now.
Yeah.
So first time, I have no idea, right? And they give you all that liquid to drink. So I think, fine. So I drink it in the afternoon. Colonoscopy is going to be the next morning. My kids are really young at that time. I'm like, hey, kids, let's go to the movies. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Let's go to the movies. So we go to the movies and I'm sitting there. We're watching the movie. And all of a sudden, my brain says to me, you are about to shit your pants. All the way down to your ankles. You better run to the bathroom. So I'm like, kids, don't go anywhere. I run to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, that's done. Go back to the theater. My ass is not in the seat before my brain tells me once again, why did you leave the bathroom? You better run down there. So I run back down to the bathroom. And this time I stay a little bit longer. Okay, I think I'm pretty well purged, Get back up there. The kids are like, what are you doing, Dad? I'm like, just watch the movie. Just watch the movie. The movie we were watching was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which totally made sense now that I think about it. But apparently when I was under the next, because, I did get whatever the full meal deal anesthesia was, I said, give it all to me.
Yeah.
But apparently I asked them, did you find Elvis up there? Apparently I said that to the doctor. And then something about aliens. So there you go. Anyway, if you're going to get a colonoscopy, don't leave the house. until the actual moment you have to go get it. Make sure you are completely 100% near the toilet at all times.
But it's important. Colon health is very important. Colon cancer is one of the leading causes of death still in America.
Right. Yeah. Go get that done. If you haven't had it done, go get it done. It's not a big deal. You're out. Except for my friend who says as long as you get around that first bend, it's not really an issue after that. But don't do that. Don't do it that way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So speaking of going around the next bend, the Wadi asks where Quark's bar is. So Sisko sends them on their way, and he turns to Bashir and says, "First contact isn't what it used to be."
These Wadi are some of the dumbest aliens I've ever seen, Dana.
Oh, they get better. Yeah, wait.
Okay, all right. Have we gotten around that first bend yet? Because it's still painful as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I'm thinking about needing a tranquilizer myself right now. But
okay, Dana. Here's my question. Would you rather? You've got this option. Okay, you got to drink all that colonoscopy fluid, or you're made to watch this episode 3 times in a row. Which one are you choosing?
Don't you have anything easier?
I know it's easy for me. I'm drinking that liquid. I because you feel kind of good afterwards. You're purged. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose.
You've lost some weight.
Yeah. So we go to Quark's bar.
Okay.
And Quark is concerned that the Wadi don't have money. He keeps asking everybody if they have money. So then the Wadi offer like these sticks, little round sticks, looked like wood.
Yeah, it looked like they had a woody.
And the Waddies had woodies. And then they give him something to drink and they say it's priceless. And Sisko's like always trying to be the diplomat, says, just drink the juice.
Oh, because the juice is what the Wadi had.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get him to drink that. Well, come on, Dana, that's a bad idea to drink that. You don't know what's in it. At least scan it.
Yeah, I mean, what they drink could be completely different from what we have. So
maybe it's their colonoscopy medicine. We don't know.
Yeah. So then the Wadi dump colored rocks on the counter.
Can you imagine? I mean, the Ferengi look bad enough. Their ears and stuff. I can't even imagine what their asses look like. It cannot be pretty, Dana. Cannot be pretty.
Yeah, that's not something I'm even going to venture to try to think of. Yeah. So that's the furthest thing from my mind. So
sorry about that.
So then the Wadi dumped these colored rocks on the counter and Quark gets all excited. Now, Dan, when you're a kid and you go to a river,
yeah,
you like pick up all these rocks from the river, right? That's what this looked like.
Yeah.
Just like rocks you pull from a riverbed.
Yeah, it's like the prop guy just went into his kid's room and said, "Hey, I got to borrow some of your rocks." Yeah. And the kid's crying, "No, not my rocks. Those are so precious. They're just rocks."
But it makes Quark all excited.
Right.
So later, the Wadi are winning at Quark's tables.
They continue to win. They're winning everything, right?
Yeah. And Quark is unhappy.
Yeah, sure he is. Yeah.
And so then he rigs the game so they lose. The Wadi catch on that they're being cheated.
Yeah.
And so they propose a new game. This woman brings up this box. And it's like she opens it up. The screen kind of flashes white. And then there's like this big game set up.
Like a multi-layer, board almost, right?
Yeah. It's like 3D chess on steroids.
Yeah, huge. Yeah.
Oh, the Wadi promise that Quark can win many of the gemstones back if he wins at this game.
So he's all in, right?
Yeah, that's what he's all about. Meanwhile, we see Sisko kind of tossing and turning in his bed, and then he wakes up in a strange room. And I kind of thought it was like the holodeck at first. And I think Sisko thought so too, because he's like, holodeck, quit program.
Yeah, end program, right, yeah.
And then there's like 6 doors, and he's trying to get out through them. And he's going around to the doors and he figures one opens up and he goes through that. And then he goes through another door.
What was it? What was the game show, Dana, where you got to pick the door? What was that show?
There was like 3 doors. Wasn't that like The Price is Right or something?
Maybe it was, yeah. Maybe that's what he was on, was a game show. He just didn't realize it.
Well, yeah, he opens up one door and there's the Wadi leader saying, move along home.
You just want a brand new washer and dryer.
He gets out of that room and then he hears Bashir yelling. He goes and finds Bashir, and then Kira and Dax come along.
Right.
He tells them they are guests of the Wadi. And he tells them about running into the Wadi leader.
That guy, by the way, Dana, annoys me, that Wadi leader. He really annoyed me a lot.
Right now, I'm thinking these guys are pieces of the game that the Wadi are playing with Quark.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that kind of was obvious. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot of deep in this episode, Dana. I mean, there was a lot of deep shit, but there was not a lot of deep, meaning in this episode.
Yeah, you got that right. So next, we see Jake goes to Odo to find his father. He says his father was going to talk to him in the morning, but he says he's not around.
So can you tell me about girls, everything you know, Odo? I mean, you can like shapeshift. Can you turn into a girl right now and point out the parts I need to be thinking of?
Odo checks with the computer and confirms that Cisco is not on the ship.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
I know. Well, where is he?
So then we go back to the Quark's bar, and the Wadi are acting like idiots.
Even more so.
Yeah. And as Quark is starting to play this game, they're all like tapping the little wooden sticks together.
Oh my God, Dana. So I had to turn it off, Dana, at that point, and I walked away. I actually walked away.
Seriously.
Well, and then we took 2 weeks off, and so I only finished watching it this morning. But that, I just was like, I cannot even finish this. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, well, it's it was just stupid. And then they tell Quark to roll the dice, or it's looked like rocks with kind of numbers or some symbols on the sides.
Right, some symbols. And Quark has no idea what he's doing.
His roll generates something for the pieces that we know are the officers.
We know that, but he doesn't at this point.
And so then the officers go through a door and they encounter a little girl that's playing hopscotch.
Oh my God, Dana.
And I was thinking, Dan is going to love this part.
So I saw that part this morning, and I almost didn't show up for this episode. I almost went on vacation again.
Yeah. So she's not only doing hopscotch on these tiles, but she's also like singing a rhyming song that doesn't make any sense.
Dana, I just got an idea. Okay. This is a good one. I know a lot of my ideas aren't that good, but this one's going to be good. This is going to take a little time. Maybe a listener could do this. Go through every episode of Star Trek that has a kid in it and just make a montage of the parts with the kids. And then we review that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
Wait, if that doesn't cause some kind of brain damage, nothing will.
So there's a door on the other side of the room, and Kira tries to go towards it, and a force field stops her.
Zapped her. I wish it would have zapped him all. I wish it would have zapped the kid,
Bashir realizes that the girl is using certain blocks, and so he thinks that just by jumping on those blocks, just like the girl did, then he won't get shocked.
Like in that same pattern.
Yeah. And so he tries that, and he gets shocked. And then Dax says, no, you didn't do it exactly like the girl did, because the girl's singing this rhyme.
Right.
So then Dax does it, sings the rhyme, gets across the other side, no force field.
Yeah.
Well, then they all have to do that.
And they show them all doing it.
Yeah. They couldn't have just cut to the other side when they're going through the other door. Cisco does the whole routine, the hands in the air and stuff.
Oh, that's right. They have to do the hands too. Oh my God.
Kira does it and Bashir does it. And I was throwing up and over my laptop. And so.
Did they have phasers with them or not?
No, because if they had phasers, they could have shot the little girl.
With the tricorder, they could beat her to death with it. They get through, right? They get through, and they're like, oh, hey, come on over here. We got something to say to you. And then they just, maybe not kill her,
Yeah, let's not be that violent, okay?
No. Just rearrange some facial bones. It's horrible. And she's not real. It's not real, Dana.
We go back to Quark's bar. He doesn't realize he's playing with real lives.
Right, still.
And so the Wadi suggest a new role, one that could double his winnings, but also double his peril.
Or you can take the easy route.
Yeah. Right. So Odo comes in and tells Quark about the officers missing, and that's when Quark realizes that he's playing with the officers' lives.
Oh, that was a brilliant leap on his part.
Yeah. Quark chooses the safer path.
Yeah, I kind of wish he wouldn't have and get this thing over with faster.
So the officers enter a room, go through another door. They enter a room, and there's like a Waddy party. The Waddies are all standing around drinking and laughing, and there's like, champagne glasses going around, whatever. So, but smoke starts pouring out of the walls. Then Bashir goes to drink something, and Sisko says, "No, don't do that. We don't know what they're, it could be poisoned."
But yet he told Quark to drink whatever it was at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, well, it's a Ferengi.
Well, he didn't like Quark anyway.
Me either. So, so then they're all choking. They're falling. They're getting ready to like pass out. And Bashir grabs one of the wine glasses, champagne glasses, and drinks it.
Why not?
Yeah, at that point, So then he hands it off to Kira and says, "Drink this." And so they all drink and they're okay.
Yeah.
And the Waddy leader is in there now. And he actually hands Sisko a drink, and Sisko drinks it. And then when they drink and the smoke starts to clear, the Waddy guy goes, "Move along home." Talk about wanting to have a phaser. Yeah.
Yeah, or just a shovel, Like,
the Waddy leader turns to Sisko and says, "Shap 4.
What? Shaft? What? Shaft? Shemp.
Shemp 4, yeah.
I didn't like Shemp. I did not like Shemp.
Yeah, I wasn't as big a fan of Shemp. I like him better than Curly Joe.
Oh, Curly f***ing Joe, Dana. That guy.
So back in the maze, the officers see some kind of high-intensity light coming towards them. We go back to the Waddy leader. He moves a piece, and Bashir disappears.
Well, at least one of them's gone, Dana.
The Waddy leader moves the piece down further on the board and then knocks it over.
Like he's dead. The piece is dead. And then we assume that Bashir is dead.
Yeah. Quark suggests he roll for the shortcut, and they get back sooner. And Quark rolls, and the Waddy leader says, "Sacrifice one so that two may live."
How about sacrifice them all? Just get rid of all of them.
Well, he says if he doesn't sacrifice one, they all will lose.
Yes, Dana. Now we're on to something.
So Quark looks at the pieces and he can't decide. He doesn't know which one correlates with who. And he starts like freaking out, and he cries and says he'll do anything.
He's groveling, right? I mean,
yeah, he'll give up cheating and he'll do anything they ask. Finally, the Waddy leader says,
"Well, I hear you give great ear." I mean, he's a listener. He's a good listener, Dana. That's what I meant. I can put that in. I think I can put that in. I'm pretty sure. Damn, there's some wax in here. We better.
Try folding the flap over a little bit, will you? Wow. That's just an image. I can't get it out of my head. It's so wrong.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Moving on, because there was no innuendo in that, Dana. None to make that clear.
So then the Waddy leader says he'll program the machine or the game to sacrifice one. So then the officers are going through the maze. They hear Bashir calling to them. Dax goes through a door to find him, and there's like these stones and stuff in the way, and she tries to climb up on the stones. There's like a little earthquake. They think they see Bashir, and he's over by this like white light. And so it turns out to be the Waddy leader, who tells them to move along home.
I'm going to move you along home, buddy. Just let me wait till I get my hands around your throat.
And then he says, Shemp 6. Oh, Shap 6.
Shemp is back. And next level is Curly Joe.
This is like worse than Dante's Inferno. You know what I mean? It's They come upon a cavern with giant hole they need to jump across. Sisko thinks he found a ledge they can pass on, and it looks pretty thin. They start going across. Sisko's like telling them just a little bit further.
And like styrofoam rocks are falling on them.
Yeah.
The special effects here were not great.
Yeah, the ground shakes again. Dax falls, and Kira falls, and then they all fall. Suddenly they appear in Quark's bar.
with Bashir as well.
Yeah.
They're all there.
And the Wadi leader tells Quark all his players were lost, so he lost. And Kira says, so we were never in any real danger? And the Wadi leader laughs, says, it's only a game.
Oh, God, Dana, at that point, I almost put my coffee cup through the computer screen.
Yeah, if I had been Cisco, I would have said, hand me a phaser over there, please. Here's first contact for you. And they're ready to leave. Well, Cisco stops them as they prepare to go, and Cisco tells the Wadi,
get the fuck out. That's what he tells him, and never come back.
He says, we take first contact seriously. And as Cisco yells, Odo interrupts him and basically points to Quark and says, I don't think it's their fault. It all comes back to Quark trying to cheat the Wadi.
Right.
And then the Wadi leave. We see their ship take off. And Dan, that's how this episode ends.
So, Dana, you have some interesting things to tell us about this episode.
Yeah, Dan, I was trying to learn about why they made this episode. And
yeah, that's a good question.
Michael Piller, who's one of the writers and producers, said that this episode was inspired by the episode Checkmate from the show The Prisoner.
Well, if it was inspired by that, Dana, it was a poor imitation of it, because that show was awesome.
So he says in some early versions of the script, the characters who become trapped in the game were placed in a surreal village similar to the village featured in the Prisoner series.
Would have been better, Dana. Would have been a lot better.
Piller later commented, it's also one of the best premises of the season.
What?
A little hokey, but there are many humorous and interesting twists in it, only for him, apparently. And finally, Avery Brooks has gone on record saying how much he hated this episode.
And that's Cisco.
That's who played Benjamin Sisko. So, Dan, do you have any notes for us that you want to share with us?
I do, Dana. According to one of the writers, the name of the game in the episode, that game that appeared on the table, was called Chula. Well, that comes from Chutes and Ladders. Chula. You remember that game, Chutes and Ladders, Dana?
Barely.
Well, it is a kid's game, right? I mean, I think it's a kid's game.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can make that into a drinking game. Oh, I bet you could. I bet you could.
People are turning this episode into a drinking game. That's what it said.
We should be drinking right now. And then finally, Dana, this episode was nominated, believe it or not, for an Emmy Award.
For what?
Outstanding Individual Achievement in Hairstyling for a Series. What? Whose hair, Dana? Whose hair are they talking about?
It had to be the Waddies. The leader had like a little goatee thing, but it was like split and like curled, and his mustache was kind of weird.
Okay, it must have been up against bald people, because that's the only possible way. They didn't win it. It just said they were nominated. Anyway, that's all I have, Dana. Dana, just because we love the Wadi so much, you have something extra to tell us about the Wadi leader, don't you?
Yeah, Dan, if the Wadi leader looked familiar, it's because he's been everywhere.
Really?
Joel Brooks played the Wadi leader. He's appeared in everything from the series MASH to Murphy Brown and 6 Feet Under.
I wish I was 6 feet under during this whole freaking episode, Dana.
He's also appeared in several films such as Protocol and Indecent Proposal. I almost said Indecent Exposure. Is that a film? Could be.
I'm sure it is, Dana. But, and maybe we should review that.
And he voiced one of Jabba the Hutt's enforcers in the Star Wars radio drama, which I didn't even know was a thing. Looking over his credits, he literally has hundreds of credits for TV and film. Dan, Joel Brooks is 76 years old and he's still active.
Oh, we should get him on the show, Dana. That would be great.
Yeah.
Tell him how much of a douchebag he was in this episode. How much I wanted to slap him.
So, Dan, what are your final thoughts on this episode?
Dana, this has to be one of the most boring episodes I have ever seen of any Star Trek series ever. The concept is silly. There's no real drama. The acting is forced. And the Wadi, just annoying, Dana. Plain annoying. If this was the first episode I had ever seen of Deep Space Nine, I would not have gone back and watched any more. Total snooze fest. How about you, Dana?
You know, Dan, as I was watching this, I started thinking that I could actually see this being an episode of the original series in season 3. It's that kind of goofy. Once again, much to my displeasure, we focus in on the Ferengi. I like that Odo plays a part and he has some really good lines in it. I give the actors credit for seeing it through, but I'm sure all of them were like, you want me to do what? The peril that the crew was in never seemed real. And then the ending with the Wadi saying it's only a game. It's kind of like saying it was just a dream. It's a waste and the audience feels tricked. I don't remember having watched this episode when DS9 first came out, and I thought I caught most of the first season. And maybe like you, Dan, if I had seen this, I probably would have stopped watching with this episode.
So Dana, next week, we've got another bad episode. It's so bad, we're not even going to reveal the name.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what it is yet. Yeah, and if anyone has a suggestion for a bad episode for us to review, please send it in. Do that early so that we can watch it and get it done. But Dana, it was fun to get together with you. And as always, I love sitting down and talking about Star Trek, even if it's bad.
Yeah, Dan, same here. It's always good to sit down with you and talk about these episodes. We seem to find something to laugh about, even the worst. Until we meet again, live long and prosper.
Thanks once again for listening to Damn It Jim, the podcast. This podcast was written and produced by Dana Smith and Dan Kelzaretta for Ramble Jar Productions. We'd love to hear from you. Please give us a call on the Damn It Jim hotline at 509-676-6298. From Dana, Dan, and the entire staff at Damn It Jim, have a great rest of your week. And, as always, remember to live long and prosper.